Greetings all, Captain Walker Slayer here today. Today I'm doing a video on Axel, because recently I got him from a pull, and I think he's still a good toon. You know, he could actually be really useful still, even in today's meta. So instead of just showing you the basic one, I'm just going to show you the one that's in the Ascendance tower, just so you could have like a look at what he would do, near the end. Anyway, so he deals 2 attacks of 350 damage, which adds up to a total of 700% damage. That is quite good. Considering how most toons do that damage, but in one attack, that's pretty good. That's all to one enemy though, which can actually do 2 if you end up one-shotting one with one attack. That enemy also gets 2 stun for 2 turns if you don't kill him though. His active is a pretty good active, it's pretty useful still to this day, which is remove all positive status effects from one enemy. Now that is extremely good still, because say if you're just doing raids, and then someone has a crystal and they use their active and get focus, you can instantly remove that focus. Or if someone has a James, that's it, you could just instantly take that elusive away. Now beheading is still a pretty good special skill. It guarantees a decap. It's great against Kapoor from when I use my Michonne, and his weapon is generally one of the few great weapons, as in gains 50% AP. That means he can definitely rush turn 2 with a command. He could rush turn 3 without a command, which either way he is pretty good. I say Axel can still work. You could definitely make him work. In fact, I'm going to show you some of the teams I have planned for him. So this is the team I've planned, which is a range leader team with Priya. Now, Priya is actually good toon, 100%. I haven't got a second Priya yet because I've kind of been focusing on other toons, and plus I haven't maxed her out yet. Been meaning to get around to it. But as for mods, I'm definitely going for an all-out, offensive. So just going in for an attack. That's all I'm going to do with her. Now for a weapon, definitely do what others are doing, because camouflage is still around to date, but with her active, she can remove that camouflage, because it removes positive status effects. But yeah, definitely go with Rampage and double attack, and she'll be good. So for Axel, I talked a bit about him already. Now for mods, I'm definitely going for offensive but a little bit defensive as well, just so when he's attack, when he's being attacked, he doesn't get destroyed easily. And next is Krista. As you know, I have platinum attack on attack for her. She's just to make sure they're at low HP, just for a Axel to finish them off. Now for a weapon, I just have this standard weapon I usually give her, because I don't have a splash damage yet. I've been trying to craft it, but it hasn't came with much luck. Next is Princess, which I'm also going to make a S-Class soon. It's just, I forgot to get a second one when the event was initially released, and I have to get a second one and get the 6k cards for her. Haven't bothered with a rush, but I could tell you she's definitely worth it. Alright. She doesn't have to be on a defense team. You could put her on attack and she still works. Alright, with that normalize and taunt and AP gain, that is pretty useful. You could definitely use that on a team. Alright, that normalize is great because say if you're against, against the trader team, you could just easily do that. His specialist will be gone, so you could stun him or confuse him or whatnot. But I'm not sure if it was this normalized, but I think it either does or doesn't. Her special skill is Berserker, which is, great. Great, gains 200% damage and your team in return. Attack every time she gets the damage. So essentially, I'm trying to do the maths here. Hang on. She'd have 100 attack bonus, like when she's been attacked. And for a weapon, I haven't really planned that much. I haven't really thought of a weapon for her yet. And next is Magna, which I always have on my teams just so they could, stun the opponent. Now, I've decided to just do self duels because those are pretty useful for testing teams and whatnot. But no, it's friendly raid. I'm gonna have to just set my main defense again. Alright, there we go. Right. So yeah, I haven't tested it. I just briefly tested it, and yeah. So as you can see, with Mercer, they're both stunned for a turn. That's all good though. So as you can see, Rhodey does her burn on us, but we could just easily do the normalize on them and they're all taunted. Now I'm going to attack with Priya, then finish him off with Axel. Axel is definitely a useful toon. Unless he gets knocked out. Then he's not as useful. I'm going to do that again and hope that he doesn't get stunned. And he does again. Right. Oh, they're just aiming for him. Right, do that. Okay, he didn't get the HP, the bonus to AP then. Right, we're just going to take out the Alpo and we're going to rush with Axel. And done. As you see, he gotten 50% of his AP again. And that's pretty useful for a team to have that on his weapon. Now, another toon I recently got was another Michonne, which, I say, right, this is my thoughts on the, treasure stash and roll map, right? I like it, but I don't necessarily like it. Like, it was good. Like, I ended up with some pretty good stuff this time. But, like, as a free-to-play player, you don't really get much good stuff. Like, you just kind of have to hope that you get, the bennies or, the flags, because I desperately need green and red flags. I mean, I have the highest amount of red flags, yeah, but, like, just, yeah, and, they get this weapon which barely would help a premium player. Like, wouldn't help a pay-to-play player, and, yeah. I was also hoping to get Roxy this time, but it ain't meant to be, I guess. I just have to either wait for them to give out the kites again, or them to give her out again. But yeah. So that was just basically a mini review of Axel and a bit of a talk about the treasure event. I say it's an alright event. Isn't up there with the top events. I just say it's an alright one. Like, it definitely isn't like the dock event currently, because that is a good event. Or it isn't like any other good event we had recently. Like, I'm glad that they're bringing back stashes, but like, I kind of wish they'd done a login event again, like they used to. Like, when you used to log in to get Laurie or Maggie or Javier. Oh, and Gator. Like, those events were great. I miss those events. But that is basically it for today's video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, really. This is Captain Walker Slayer, signing out.